My name is Gordon Boudreau, and I am the creator of the wildly inappropriate poetry of Arthur Greenleaf Holmes.
Always wet the fingers first. If you're going to stay in the show, you're damn well gonna learn something.
He's our favorite. He really is. And he has been for a long time. Since he was just the poet on the Shire asking if we would like to hear a poem. And then they gave him a stage, and now we have a place to hear his poetry.
Who would like to hear something wildly inappropriate?
Lyrical, thoughtful, filthy, and really funny.
Are we all right?
Arthur is a fictional 16th century English libertine poet, and while the show is certainly adult in nature, it is the use of language that sets it apart.
While woman's form but grows distressed, and hangs in sad cascades of flesh, those teats that gravity once cheated, in time must flop to earth defeated.
Arthur writes what he describes as wildly inappropriate poetry, and he is the creator of such irresponsible poems as Ode to an Extremely Provocative Knothole, the prepubescent lamentation Mother Will My Stones Drop, and what he considers his own towering achievement, I Built My Love a Menstrual Hut.
I built my love a menstrual hut. I built it out of clay. With earthen halls and wattled walls, I built it far away.
While these are outrageous poems, it is the use of language that kind of draws people in. And then, while they're being mesmerized by this, the rug kind of pulls out, and it turns downward.
And shed its pinkish skin. And, well, how could you possibly eat beef jerky during
I knew that if I was going to get away with this show, I had to be empathetic to the audience. I had to take really good care of my audience's sensibilities. I tell them that if this is not their cup of tea, we will applaud them for leaving, so that on the very rare occasions that someone does leave, they do it smiling and waving, because we have acknowledged that they're better than we are, and that changes everything.
Oh no, it is the poetry of the gutters and the alleyways. It is the poetry of syphilis and hermaphrodites, of the tooth broken on the whiskey bottle. It is the poetry of going in dry and coming out ashamed.
I've taken the show to Renaissance festivals, and that's a natural fit because it offers a context where the character fits in easily. I'm aware that people can be dismissive of Renaissance festivals, but one of the things it's taught me is how to use what is changeable in that environment, how to leave the framework of my own show and my material and explore what is happening right there in the moment. But what I would like to do is take the show beyond Renaissance festivals to things like fringe festivals, comedy festivals, just bring it to a wider audience. And the reason I want to do that is because I think that comedy can use some new ideas. I think comedy can take a character who is based in history, a character who uses a different kind of language, that uses imagery that is different from most of the stand-ups that you see.
And I would pause to peer through a small hole in the side of a flophouse called the Cram It In. I don't care if she's toothless, obese, or infected. My poor little fatty's been shedding neglected.
Adult humor is everywhere. So instead of running from that, why don't we give the people who are comfortable with it a show that's smart, a show that is different, that is unique.
Some of you are laughing. The others are giving me what I can only describe as the Christian smile. I'm so sorry I pointed at you, sir. My body's pocked with pustules. My soul is full of cancer. It's been several days and still I haven't found that hamster. And by the way, there are plenty of allusions to masturbation at this festival, but you will not find another one that also invokes Dante's Inferno.
So if you're producing a festival and you're looking for a new demographic, one that is educated enough one that is comfortable with adult themes, and one that wants something different. Take a look at my show.
It was hilarious and unexpected. A lot of inappropriate, wildly inappropriate humor.
It was great. It's the third time I've seen him at this Renaissance Festival. It's hilarious. I mean, we have friends actually from other states that still come to see him. It's a blast. It's raunchy, so be ready.
Honestly, I was impressed with, not only the fact that he did filth absolutely tastefully, it was that he struck a chord and tried to be really genuine and honest.
We were actually just walking by in the middle of the show. We heard the end of half one of the poems, and then we ended up staying for the rest of it. It was hilarious. I laughed the whole time. My cheeks hurt, and I bought the book afterwards. I highly recommend it.
My name is Gordon Boudreau, and I want to take the wildly inappropriate poetry of Arthur Greenleaf Holmes all over the world.